Okay, so I am gonna read for Aries. Start with Aries. So this is gonna be from now until June, no, we can say till things unfold after this new moon in Gemini. There's a lot going on and I'm getting a first-hand experience of it in my own personal life. So I'm sure it'll come up for the cards, in the cards for everybody else. So let's start with Aries. So this can be sun, moon, or rising, and this is definitely gonna apply to me. I already know it because my shit's all over the place. So, whoop, what are you doing out here? Okay, so that is the Eight of Wands, fire, fast, forward movement, right? Shit's going down. So I'm gonna pull the cards and then I'm gonna tell you guys actually what's like going on. So this is gonna be from now, sorry, hold on. So this is gonna be from now until June like 15th. Because things will unfold by the new moon. New moon is gonna be on the 13th in 22 degrees Gemini. Judgment. Oh my God. This is so like on point. I will elaborate in one moment. Hilarious. Yeah, it looks like everybody's basically getting the same freaking lessons right now. So what's happening right now? The Emperor is on the bottom of the deck, and that would represent the Aries man for the most part, but I mean, it could just, most Aries are very, you know, hard-headed, and they come off a little, not that like the women come off masculine, but it's a masculine trait to be so dominant. So here's the situation. Things are moving very quickly. I don't know if you guys can see the cards, but okay, I have the Eight of Wands, Judgment, the Six of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So here's the breakdown. Things are moving very, very fast. These things are, they're moving forward, but they're also coming from the past. So shit is coming up from the past, that whether it's people, you know, patterns, situations, tests, like, let's say if you're in a relationship, like exes are coming back from the past. If you're not in a relationship, all your fucking exes are still coming back from the past. And it's like, we're learning right now to like gain new patterns and, you know, not do what we used to do. The Knight of Swords, you know, communication is coming in super hot, you know, because Swords is air, air is communication. Gemini is actually the ruler of communication. Well, Mercury rules Gemini. And we have the new moon coming in Gemini. So what's happening with this new moon is that, I should just do a whole separate video, but like I just haven't gone around to it. So I'm probably gonna say it with every one of you, with every one of the readings. So if you're cross-watching, sorry, you might get a little sick of me, but basically what's happening with the alignment of the new moon, and like things start to take effect like while the moon is waning and while it's becoming new, things are already unfolding and they're already happening, because on the new moon it's like that time for the new beginning, but it is not your typical new beginning. So basically what's going on is the Mars is going to be in Aquarius and it's conjuncting the South Node. So the South Node is your karma, right? It's like karmic debts. It's also things that we haven't necessarily taken care of yet that, you know, like we thought that maybe they would just fizzle out and disappear, you know what I mean? But like, that's just not how shit works. Like, you have to take action to get away from something, just like you had to take action to pursue it, you know? And I think that with Mars in Aquarius, it's basically, and on the north, on the South Node, it's still connected to your North Node, it's still connected to your future, but it's teaching us to, you know, seal things out and close things out like you're supposed to. Like, we're learning to do things with integrity. You know, the full moon was in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is very much a sign of morals, values, you know, like optimism, you know, and it's integrity. It's in a positive way. So I think that that's what we're trying to learn here. This is the Hierophant and the lessons, you know, it's the teacher, but it's also the student, right? And Gemini it's communication, it's messages being transferred, you know, and that's, So that's basically what's happening for Aries as well. You know, the Empress, somebody could be pregnant, or somebody, I mean, yeah, someone could be pregnant, or it could be, it could be that you might be working with some entities. You could be working with Venus. You can be working with Isis, the goddess of love and magic. I work with her. And, you know, the Empress will come up when I'm asking if she's present. So that can also be a part of it. Or it can mean pregnancy. Or it can also mean, you know, the birth of an idea, or the birth of like something that you've manifested, because you have the victory card here. You know, the Six of Wands, this is victorious. This guy's like literally on his high horse, you know, with the wreath of victory. So judgment, enlightenment, you know, things are going on and things are happening really fast and things are unfolding in order to teach you, you know, about your fullest potential. And there's going to be a lot of communication involved with other people, you know, with your partners or exes. And there's just going to be a lot going on at once, but the outcome is very favorable. And at least it's not like one of those, you know, there's sometimes in some alignments where shit is happening so fucking slowly, even though like this last 2 weeks like has felt like the longest 2 weeks of my life. But it's not. Things are happening really quickly. I'm just psychotic and very Scorpio, so I like brood and obsess and hang on to things, and then like that's all I see, you know. So it seems like it's taking forever, when really things like this, okay, they take a few weeks to resolve. And like I go by the moon cycles. I'm like, okay, by the next full moon, this is gonna be resolved, because this is how shit works, you know. But no, it just feels like forever. But yeah, this is actually happening really fast. So for Aries, and Aries is such a fucking warrior too. Like, I mean, you also have Chiron in Aries, so it's like you're really learning to just like take shit as it comes. In Aries, they get over things really quickly, which is why I think like the Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords, you know, like also came up, because they get over shit and they're like, all right, fine, I'm over this, you know, and like they learn. So yeah, just heads up for whatever you're supposed to learn, and tell your exes to fuck off if it's like in the past and not anything that you want to deal with. And if you're with somebody else especially and people are coming back into the picture, like assert yourself, you know, have fucking integrity. That is the bottom line. And I'm probably gonna say the same shit for most of the signs, more depending on like what cards come up, but yeah. So anyway, that's all I got for you right now. If you like this reading, I know I'm all over the place, but if you like this, like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, that's it. And if you want a personal reading, also if you want a personal reading, description below, all my info is there. So yeah.